Like it's stabbing at you.
Hey, come on. I was definitely Alvin. Definitely Alvin.
There's no room
Yes.
to add any other note. It's just
Yeah.
perfection.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and do it. Brighten your day. What's funny?
Brighten your day.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Dissect. My name is NK Soul.
And my name's Roxy.
This is the show that breaks down music we grew up loving. The music can come from anywhere, whether it was a cartoon, whether it was in the charts, whether it's a TV show. As long as the show touched our hearts, we will break it down and figure out why we loved it. Today, Roxy, what are we breaking down?
Okay, so it's the late 50s. Ross Bagdasarian, also known by the stage name David Seville, is seeking inspiration for a show that execs have asked him to put together. He's chasing his dreams, invested in a tape machine that can manipulate voices. So he's able to speed them up, slow them down, and it's the first of its kind in the mainstream. As he's seeking inspiration, he's driving down the road, and lo and behold, a daredevil chipmunk falls out the tree, lands in front of him, squaring him off like, bro, what are you gonna do? Ross is in his car, having a field day. This is what I needed. So he's literally staring through the windscreen at Alvin. Unfortunately, in 1972, Ross passes away, but his son takes on the baton, and with the help of Janice Carmen, brings us into the 80s, where we fall in love with this amazing theme song and this amazing cartoon where they've deliberately tried to be very contemporary about it. They're trying to bring it into the modern age. They're trying to be intentional about the messages in the episodes. So whenever you hear this song, you know exactly what we're dealing with. So today, we're dissecting Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Alvin and the Chipmunks, come on! Yes!
So what memories does that invoke for you, just hearing that?
That reminds me of my younger brother and sister. So there were three of us. So we were like the chipmunks watching that and imagining that we are each of the characters, and they all have individual kind of personalities. Same as me and my siblings. Each of us kind of identified with a different chipmunk. I was definitely Alvin. Definitely Alvin. I'm the oldest, I was the leader, and I was the one always getting in trouble.
This is definitely Saturday morning, 6 weeks holidays. At the time when it felt like cartoons were just on all day. It was just a disproportionate amount of cartoon watching going on. So it
was a great time.
It was just bright and fun, and it was just a really good time.
So let's break it down. We should listen to the vocals first. There's some nice harmonies and things going on. Well, let's just see. I think what's funny? The main thing with that is the harmonies are really tight. The highest notes, I'm going to try and do it. Brighten your day. I like that harmony. The choice of harmony there. That bit always resonates with me.
The harmony is what catches everybody. They've left loads of room for the Chipmunks to be the main stars of the song. The only other humans that I feel like are as tight as the Chipmunks are the TNT boys. There's no room to add any other note. It's just perfection. The tightness. They've mastered that over the years, from the 60s till now.
Do you know what would be interesting? To hear the song at the correct pitch.
No.
So you know, it's obviously sped up like what you were saying.
Exactly.
But yeah, let's see what it would sound like actually at a normal human being pitch. Just for fun.
Then maybe you could actually hit that note.
Watch out, 'cause here we come. It's been a while, but we're back with style, so get set to have some fun. We'll bring you action and satisfaction. We're the Chipmunks. Chipmunks. We're the Chipmunks. guaranteed to brighten your day.
It's not bad.
Do you know what? But that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Like, I can actually hear people singing this
Right,
song.
right.
But it's weird because the pitch that they've sped it up to, in my mind, the only things that can sing that are chipmunks.
Right.
It's so ingrained
Yeah.
in my mind
Yeah.
that the concept of singing and talking chipmunks feels very normal.
It's very normal. It's like, yeah. Chipmunks actually sung this song.
Yeah.
It's actual
I've
Chipmunks.
accepted it as truth. There's a particular line in the song that says,
It's been a while, but we're back with style, so
where we had the chipmunks in the 50s and 60s, now we're in the 80s. They've been updated, they've been modernized, they're more relatable to the newer audiences. Been a while, but they're back in style. Really happy for them.
There's a little EP bit, which is a real prominent part of the song. I know you've picked up on it. I'm just going to play that because it's one of my favorite parts of the song. It's
That's
a very,
right.
yeah, it identifies chipmunks. You need that. Without that, you don't have the chipmunk song for me.
The EP stabs. Dun, dun,
Hey,
da 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 da.
come on.
Da, 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 da. So it's like it complements the vocal. It sits nicely behind the harmonies and it adds that extra warmth. Again, it's this synth. It's this sort of contemporary kind of instruments that are typical of the time.
Yes, yeah, very 80s.
Very 80s.
Very 80s, yeah. So another interesting part of the song is the bass line, the way it just drives and it just keeps going. Not monotonous, but it's driving, it's on the same note. That's definitely a head bopping.
That's right. They drive with the drums. Da, 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 da. Like it's stabbing at you. Technically, I think they call that a pedal point bass. So it's like sustaining one note. The da 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 da. It's on one note, and then whatever progressions are happening on top of it, it stays constant.
You know, you were saying it was very, very relevant for the time. So that song is actually very similar to another song that was massive in the charts in the 80s. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to try something here. Let's see.
Oh,
Let's see if they go together.
buckle your
And see-
seatbelts, people. We're getting experimental.
See if you recognize the song I'm going to mix this with, because I reckon this works perfectly. Okay. So we're now going to mix the song together, right?
Yeah,
Okay, okay. You know what's interesting about that? I didn't even have to change the key.
This is what I mean.
It's actually in the same key.
The same key. So as far as I'm concerned, somebody influenced somebody. Van Halen were either influenced by the Chipmunks or the Chipmunks are coming out sounding like Van Halen. But that was perfect.
Well, do you know, okay, what year was Alvin and the Chipmunks? Was it 83?
So I think it's 83.
Do your research, check, but I think Van Halen's Jump came out in 84.
As in.
So Van Halen was influenced by a bunch of chipmunks.
I love that.
And that is the story we're sticking to.
Chipmunks are running about in the forest, influencing humans to do all sorts of amazing things. Squirrels should see what chipmunks are doing.
Suppose you just stop that nonsense
That's terrorism.
and watch what the chipmunks are doing.
Eating people's rubbish. Don't you see what the chipmunks are doing?
Learn from your mates.
Always following friends.
So we have broken down Alvin and the Chipmunks. And as always, we need to categorize where this theme song stands in the pantheon of cartoon theme songs that we grew up with. Just to remind you, There are 4 categories: platinum, gold, silver, and bronze. Where do Alvin and the Chipmunks belong, Roxy?
In as much as we've had so much fun dissecting it today, for me personally, the musicality isn't as strong as some of the others, mainly because for me personally, correct me if I'm wrong, feel free to shout out in the comments if you think I'm crazy, but I feel like the harmony is what's really holding the song up. On that basis, for me, Alvin and the Chipmunks goes in the top silver.
I would totally agree with you on this. It's a great song, it's a great theme song, but there's not enough, I think, meat on the bone in terms of what we can dissect. What was the name of the
pedal
bass?
point bass.
Pedal point bass. Which is good. It's quite hypnotic. It drives the song, and really nice tight harmonies. It's definitely not on a level of Inspector Gadget. It's not on the level of DuckTales. It's certainly not in Thundercats kind of level. So I think it's correctly placed where we put it in silver. So that was Alvin and the Chipmunks, and this was Dissect. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave us a comment, like, subscribe, share with anyone you believe will enjoy this content. My name is NK Soul.
My name's Roxy.
Take care. Peace.